What is up and is going on, guys? Simpzy here, and welcome back to another episode of my FIFA 15 Manchester City career mode. In today's episode, we have two matches, the first of which is a match against Newcastle United, and then later on the episode we have a match against Liverpool. So two very big matches, and it's good to see us going to St James's Park. It's a familiar sight, because I did a pretty long Newcastle United career mode, or I am doing. So, guys, just to quickly recap the last episode, we did sign a lot of players, and before I get into that, we managed to win 3-0, because that's really what you care about. We managed to win 3-0 in the Community Shield against Arsenal. Memphis Depay manages to pick up the man of the match and his debut goal, alongside the newly signed Ross Barkley from Everton, and Sergio Aguero actually started off the scoring, which was good for us. So, the new signings we did sign for Manchester City, obviously Memphis Depay, Barkley. We managed to sign Jordi Alba, Lloris. So we did sign a lot of new players. We did bring Negredo back on loan as well. But we do manage to start off the scoring here against Newcastle United with a fantastic finesse with David Silva. I don't know what it is about scoring finesses at St James's Park. I score so many finesses with Remy Cabella in my Newcastle United career mode, but what a finesse from David Silva to start off the scoring. So I am playing a 4-1-2-1-2 at the moment. I'm still not too sure whether or not I like Yaya Toure as a cam. I really want to be a little bit ambitious. I want to see how he is on the ball as a cam, because he obviously is made for the centre defensive mid role. But I reckon having I'm just trying to mix it up a bit. I reckon he can actually play as a cam, but I wanted to see how a tall cam would do. Vincent Kompany, the captain of Manchester City, manages to climb to the occasion, but unfortunately couldn't put in the back of the net. Dzeko on the ball. Now, I've heard a couple of people say Dzeko actually isn't that good on FIFA 15, but I actually don't mind him at the moment. He hasn't scored yet, but he has been getting some pretty interesting situations trying to score. But obviously, you got Sergio Aguero as your goal-scoring partner. It's pretty hard to outsung the little Argentine. Is just fantastic in every career mode at the moment, or just every FIFA and career mode. But Newcastle were trying to get one back here. Santon manages to whip it in, and what a save here from Lloris. The Frenchman has really adapted to being a Manchester City man. We did pay a little bit more than what we should have, but we did bring actually a lot of players from the Premier League. So we are Manchester City. We have the budget, so it doesn't really matter. So the James Milner saga still continues. I do want to sell the player, but simply because I want to give Ross Barkley a more of a play in the side. We did get an offer here from Napoli for Zabaleta, and there's no way I'm actually going to sell Zabaleta. I quite like him. He's quite a solid right back, and I don't really want to bring in too many changes to the side as is. I want to kind of keep it the strong core Manchester City. I just want to bring in some youngsters for the future and bring in a little bit more rotation. So we actually haven't changed the first team all that much. We did bring in Lloris and Jordi Alba because Kalishi is just a little bit old at the moment, I think, and I think we need a new right back over anything. But Yaya Toure on the ball here, running down the centre half, manages to pass it to Dzeko, who feeds it to Sergio, and Sami Nasri nearly starts off the scoring, but what a wayward shot. Very disappointing from the Frenchman, but also very disappointing. We managed to give away a penalty here. Daniel Sturridge running in, the former Manchester City player. It was David Silva, the Spaniard, to tuck the shoulder, and it was the one and only Liverpool captain Steven Gerrard manages to belt it into the bottom right-hand corner. There was no way Lloris was going to pick that up. And what a goal from Steven Gerrard. What a fantastic goal from the Liverpool skipper. And I'm sure you Liverpool fans will be absolutely rubbing it into me. You guys would have loved that, because I was like, that was a really awesome penalty. There's no way I was going to save that. But speaking of savers, Slim Dog Mingale manages to save one with Edin Dzeko's shot. We're still 1-0 down at Etihad Stadium against Liverpool, which is extremely disappointing, and it looks like it could be 2-0 here. Joe Allen nearly gets it off. We only get it as clear as Henderson on the ball, and I don't know what it was against Liverpool. I just couldn't seem to nail them down. Now, Joe Allen on the ball, he manages to find Coutinho. The young Brazilian makes it 2-0 just before the 61st minute, and I was in a very, very dangerous situation. 2-0 down against Liverpool, and obviously I'm still adapting to the side. This is only the second episode. We brought in a lot of new players, and, well, what are you going to do? Liverpool are dominating me at the moment. But we do manage to get a free kick in a very dangerous situation. 22 yards out. Yaya Toure just goes a little bit wide. But Edin Dzeko manages to bring it back in the 70 minutes to make it 2-1 against Liverpool. And it was good to see him actually get up on the score sheets. I don't really know how. He's pretty much in contested football. It was pretty audacious to get the shot off, hit it with the outside of the boot. But it was pretty hard to score against Liverpool, and we're really lucky to get that one through. And to be quite honest, that was the only one through. We end up losing actually 2-1 against Liverpool, which is really disappointing. But hey, what are you going to do? Memphis Depay trying to do his hardest to get past the defense coming off the bench. I actually have been bringing Lampard on because obviously Lampard is playing for Manchester City in this career mode. We nearly get one back here with Negredo. His header gets wide. But a 2-0 defeat against Liverpool, which is disappointing, but hey, you win some, you lose some, what are you going to do? But thank you very much for watching if you've watched all the way through, guys. I really do appreciate it. Make sure to leave a like to support this series and my channel, and of course I'll be bringing out more FIFA 15 career mode tomorrow for you guys. So thank you very much for watching, and remember to go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. Thanks a bunch, guys. Simpzy out.